All right, ladies and gents, the day is finally upon us. Finally got my Walking Dead screen used Rick Grimes season 9 outfit. Now there's a specific reason why I wanted this particular outfit, and it's not because I'm a big fan of season 9, though season 9 the first half is pretty good. There's a specific reason why I ordered this one. I'm sure you sweats know what I'm talking about. But without further ado, I'm going to open up this package. Before I advance, I'd like to make a fair warning that I got dogs, so they might be a little noisy. So just a warning of that. If you hear some barking or dogs playing intensely, you can blame that one right there, or any of them will do. But without further ado, I'm gonna crack this bad boy open, and what better way to open it than screen accurate season 2, 3, and 4 Gerber. Is this the? No, not the Freeman. Not the 06 either. The modified Gerber. I can't remember the specific name off the top of my head, but I'm gonna crack this bad boy open, and I'll show you guys the inside. I had just recalled that this is called the Gerber DMF. Thought I'd edit that in. Lo and behold, it's another box inside. With the certification to the side, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, if it's possible. Oh boy. Hold on. I'm gonna have to cut this. I believe it's in a kind of like a dress bag almost, in a way, the whole outfit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this tape with both hands, and then I'll restart recording it. So here we are. This is the inside. This is the kind of like dress bag I was talking about. I don't really know how to describe it other than a dress bag, because that's kind of what it is. Okay, so gotta flip it around. It is nice. I will say that. They even had the Walking Dead printed on there. Here's the tag for it. Lot 11514. And the funny thing I've always thought about this lot number was, for you sweaty collectors out there, the jeans that Rick wears is Levi's 514. So I always remembered that from this lot number 11514. I thought that was just a cool little unintentional Easter egg that so I've got her laid out flat here. It's probably about 4.5 foot long ish, give or take. I'll go ahead and unzip her with one hand. You guys are seeing it for the first time, same time as me. And there it is. Pair of jeans, screen used, the belt, and the Goodfellas shirt. And here's what I'm most excited about right here, ladies and gents. Absolutely stoked about this. This is, if y'all haven't guessed, this is the main reason why I got this lot, was this underbelt that Rick had. It looks flimsy, but it's actually really, really tough. But yeah, so this is the exact underbelt he wore from season 1, episode 1, up until season 9. Let me flip it around so we can read the numbers. I'll try to remember to attach the image when I'm editing, but so these numbers are the exact numbers on the season 1, I guess, like, uniform for Rick layout. The prop designer or wardrobe designer at the time wrote it down, and it matches this exact number. And if you, I mean, me and multiple other people in the community have tried to look up this number for a belt, and to no avail. We found nothing. We found a couple similar ones, but nothing like this. And you can see It does have some lettering right here. You can tell that it says Made in Texas, USA right here. And I want to say it says grain right there. So probably top grain leather. I believe that's what it says. Let me see. Top grain. Sorry. Cowhide. I believe it says top grain cowhide. Made in USA. It's almost got like a sparkle to it. I think the camera's picking that up. It's got some like shiny bits on it. I don't know. And then here's the size of the belt, of course. Other than that, I see no manufacturer on this thing. You can see that how worn it is. That's not paint chipped away. That's just how the brass is weathered from so much wear on set. I mean, I can feel the history on this thing. As for this crease, I don't know if that was due from like excessive like wear on the backside, because this is kind of like the backside. So I don't know if that's just like one of like something that was on his utility belt sagging it, or my second guess is that, you know, in the last episode that he's in on the main show, I'll try to include a picture if I remember. He holds himself up with rebar in the center of the belt, and that might be the actual, you know, where he tugged on the rebar. Also, in other news, I've discovered as well through pictures that it is there's a taper on it. You can see how it gets thinner, right? It's thinner here, and it kind of widens out right here by like maybe 1/8 inch on either side. And so it gets thicker here, and they have an added hole for some reason. It gets thicker, and then there's another taper right here, right before it hits the buckle. Now, this is what I was most hyped for right here. And also, unlike the eBay one, the eBay one's kind of rounded. This one has like a spade-ish tip, you know. And I'll add pictures as I go along here. And you can just tell how much wear it actually has. I mean, it just looks like scrapes to me, and how just weathered away the black dye is, maybe. I don't really know. I'm not a belt expert, but I'm going to add as many pictures as I can, like of this side hole here. You can see that. I believe this is visible in season 4. And there go the dogs. But that is the belt. I'm going to set it aside for right now. I'm going to definitely look into this belt even more. Let's get into the jeans here. Screen used. Now, yep, says Rick Hero. So that's a tall tale sign. It is screen used in the show. Here's the size he was wearing at this time, 32. You can tell there's some weathering here. Well, on purpose weather. I believe the prop department made that, maybe. Or maybe it's a hem to make it tighter. Let's see here. Oh, of course, you got this. Now, they use multiple jeans in the show. They put the same weather patterns on them. So this is one of the weather patterns. Now, this is one of the more weathered jeans because, of course, you know, it was season 9 pair. So, you know, it's further in the apocalypse. I believe he tore his jeans here. I believe this was at the junkyard. I'm going to try to add as many pictures as I can. And then, of course, this is when the bullet grazed him. Whenever he was fighting the governor. This looks a little less natural than other pairs. Other pairs, usually it's kind of like a hole, like a round hole. This one looks really, really square. You can see that it looks like they kind of sanded the pockets a little bit. And of course, you got some tethering down here. I believe this is probably sanded as well. But look, I know everybody's dying, and here's the back as well. I know everybody's dying to know, at least all the sweats, if there's like a stitching pad behind this. And from the front, it definitely looks like it. So, I mean, let's take a look here. I'm going to set the phone down real quick. Just gotta open it up. Again, pardon my dogs. And yeah, for sure, it is a patch on the inside. Which is, I believe, what everybody was guessing. So, yep. It is officially a patch. So here are the jeans. Very, very cool. I'm gonna flip it to the back side. Not as much weathering on the back. You know, you got your pockets. Looks like there was one right in the center of the butt, maybe. But yeah. Yeah, very, very cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead, set these to the side, and get the Goodfellow out. You know, I was thinking, as I was going through, that I was thinking that the belt is actually, this underbelt right here specifically, the underbelt right here, this exact underbelt, it is the rarest Rick item out there. Screen used and like screen accurate, because the reason I say that, and I'll explain, is because no one in the community as of today's date has been able to find these. There is no manufacturer on this. It looks like a mom and pop shop from Texas might have made it, and you look up the number, you look up belt brands from Texas, you cannot find this exact belt. But you can find, you know, these shirts and these pants, you know, screen accurate, at least on eBay. You can find Justin Boots 222. Oh, I forgot a two as well. 2,222. You can find the Justin Boots. You can find the hats. You can find the pants, the shirts. You can find the holsters, but there has never been another belt like this. Now, the show did use other underbelts, but not this exact make and model. Just like the show used other pairs of jeans. Again, pardon the dogs. But the show used other pairs of jeans, you know, 514s, but they never used another exact make and model underbelt like this. And so that's why, dare I say, to call it the rarest Walking Dead item. At least Rick Grimes. Again, pardon the dogs. I told you they might get caught. Okay, moving on to this shirt. Looks like we got some weather here. This is the Goodfellow. It's medium. Looks like there's a little bit of a stain. This is how it came. Maybe it's from a button or something, I had to guess. I don't know. Maybe like yeah. I don't know if this is in the show or not. This is exactly how it came in. And there's nothing in here that dyed it on the back. So, I mean, yeah, this is how it came. Maybe it's some sort of stain. Now, this shirt was specifically used in promo pictures, and if you match like the season 9 promo pictures, you can match up like the buttons. I'll try to get pictures. But yeah, this is the Goodfellow. Came unbuttoned. I figured it was buttoned. And I'll flip it to the back. Right here we are. Not a lot of weathering on this. I actually have a Goodfellow in size small, screen accurate. I'll probably put side-by-side pictures up of this and my jeans that I already have. But yeah, this is it. Again, I'm so sorry for these dogs, but this is it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I plan on making another video of my entire collection. Once again, I've grown since the last video. The last video was like nearly 3 years ago now, somewhere in that ballpark. So I'm gonna wrap this all back up, and I'll catch y'all later. Thanks.